India and Chennai Super Kings batsman Kedar Jadhav believes his only regret is not to have played the game with his childhood idol Sachin Tendulkar. The Pune cricketer, however, picked former India captain MS Dhoni as his favourite player. The 35-year-old cricketer, in a live Instagram session with Chennai Super Kings, revealed that he could play many matches for India because of the support he received from MS Dhoni. Jadhav made his India debut under Dhoni's leadership against Sri Lanka in 2014. Jadhav said, like every aspiring young cricketer in India, Sachin Tendulkar was his idol growing up. But when it comes to favourite cricketer, it has to be Dhoni, for the Chennai Super Kings captain shaped up his international career. Kedar has so far made 1389 runs with 2 centuries and 6 50s for India since making his debut in 2014.
Like growing up, it was always like for 99% people, it was Sachin Tendulkar. But I always regret that I couldn't play with him for India. So and obviously when I met my boy, like before that, everybody like my impression was like he's India's captain. He's very strict, and he's calm, but he's very focused. And there is an aura of his that if you are in opposition, like during the IPL, I used to play many games against him. So I used to get like very intimate, even if he's very relaxed, but still that he has that effect on the opposition players. So, but after meeting him, it is like undoubtedly like I don't see any other image when it comes to favorite cricketer. It has to be MS Dhoni. Like the player in me, I think I always believe, and I've told my friends that on my potential with my ability, I could have played 8, 10, 15 or 20 ODIs. But I think whatever I've played after that or major part of my life, I think the credit goes to my boy that he supported me and he gave me that confidence that I do survive on this level and I can express myself. And he always had that calming effect on me where I get confidence when I see him. I get confidence, and if you are getting that from your captain, there's nothing like that. So I think MS Dhoni is my favorite cricketer.
Jadhav gained popularity due to his unorthodox bowling action. Speaking about his unusual sidearm bowling action, the cricketer credited former India coach ANIL Kumble and Dhoni for backing him.
So there is a story behind how I started with this action. It was in 2016, October, November, where I got picked again for the New Zealand home series. Where before the first game, my guy was captain that time. So he said, I need few overs from you tomorrow in the game. So then I started bowling off spinner. But like in India and over the world, anybody who is just a part-time off spinner, like people will go after him from the first ball. So then after bowling a few overs to all the batsmen, I got so bored that everyone is hitting me wherever they want. So I thought I have to try something else. So I just got bored and I tried one delivery like this. So that time Anil Bhai was the coach. So I asked him, and the first delivery I bowled it around the wicket, and I think I still remember Amit Mishra was batting in the net. So my arm was very wide and I left the ball from there only. And so Nishibai thought it is going to be a wide, so he just planted his foot on the middle of, and he left it. But that ball landed in the stump and hit his pads, and he was completely plumb in front in the nets. So then he was like, "This is not allowed. You are chucking." So I said, "Let it get cover from the coaches." So I asked Anil Bhai, just see how this action is. If it's allowed, I can bowl like this also tomorrow. So then I bowled a few like that, and it was keeping low also since it was a Dharmashala practice pitches. So ball was keeping low and the angle was, batsmen were finding it difficult to hit. So then Anil Bhai said, this is legal as long as your arm is over the shoulder, you can bowl like this also. So then I got confident that tomorrow if I bowl my first over with 2-3 runs or 4 runs just, then I can try with this action. So I remember after bowling first over in the match with normal action, I think in the second over, the first ball, I bowled it with round arm action, and Jimmy Nisham was the batsman. I think he just checked his shot and it came back to me and caught and ball. That was my first wicket, and then I started getting confidence. But I think the whole credit that the confidence Mahibai gave to me, that that I can bowl, and like I've never bowled even in domestic cricket, not much overs I've bowled, but that wicket and the faith Mahibai had, that definitely got me as a bowler.